AI slows down developers. The surprising truth behind tech job cuts. In a world captivated by the dazzling promise of artificial intelligence, one surprising revelation is stirring unease among tech professionals. AI might not be the productivity miracle many expected. And here's where it gets controversial. Instead of speeding up workflows, some studies suggest that AI tools are actually slowing developers down. Could this signal trouble for the future of coding jobs? Last week, a small non-profit research group called METR released findings that turned heads in the tech community. Their study revealed something unexpected. When software engineers used AI-powered tools to assist with their tasks, they took 19% longer to complete them. This result directly contradicted widespread assumptions and expert predictions about how AI would revolutionize efficiency in programming. The gap between perception and reality is startling. Before using these tools, developers anticipated AI would boost their speed by 24%. Even after experiencing slower performance firsthand, they still believed AI had improved their pace by 20%. According to METR, this disconnect highlights the limitations of current AI technology in practical applications, particularly in the realm of coding, a field often hyped as ripe for automation. But why does this matter now? Over the past year, AI startups specializing in code generation have become the centerpieces of frenzied bidding wars. For instance, Windsurf, an AI coding company, was recently acquired by another startup named Cognition after negotiations with OpenAI reportedly collapsed. Meanwhile, Google secured Windsurf's CEO while signing a staggering $2.4 billion licensing deal. Another player, Cursor, raised $900 million in funding at a valuation of $10 billion earlier this year. Terms like vibe coding, which refers to writing code entirely reliant on AI assistance, are becoming mainstream jargon in tech circles. Discussions about whether AI will replace programmers dominate forums across Reddit, Hacker News, and Quora. Despite concerns over job security, demand for AI talent remains sky-high. METR, the parent company of Facebook, has been offering multi-million-dollar salaries to attract top AI researchers. LinkedIn reports that AI engineer is now the fastest-growing job title among recent graduates, with related roles like data center technician and system engineer also ranking highly. Yet, paradoxically, overall job openings for traditional software developers hit a 5-year low earlier this year. Some see this as evidence of AI's growing influence on hiring trends. Companies like Microsoft have announced significant layoffs, even as their CEO Satya Nadella claims that 30% of Microsoft's code is now written by AI. In Washington state alone, Bloomberg reported that software engineering positions accounted for over 40% of roughly 2,000 job cuts during a recent round of downsizing. These developments raise critical questions. Is AI truly replacing human coders, or are broader economic factors driving layoffs? MIT researchers recently weighed in on the debate, emphasizing that major hurdles remain before AI can fully automate software engineering. While today's AI tools excel at certain tasks, they struggle with scaling projects or handling complex logic. There's so much talk about no longer needing programmers because of automation, as said Armando Solalazamar, an MIT professor who co-authored the study. Yes, we've made incredible progress, but there's still a long road ahead before we achieve true autonomous coding. Experts argue that the current challenges in the coder job market may stem less from technological disruption and more from macroeconomic pressures. Heather Dosshay, a partner at venture capital firm Signal Fire, notes that teams are shrinking due to market demands and cost-cutting measures rather than AI adoption. Companies are asking themselves, how can we stay lean and extend our financial runway? Ishii explains. Still, anxiety persists among coders. A popular website tracking tech layoffs shows that separation rates have risen for 3 consecutive quarters, though they remain below peaks seen in 20 plain text, not Markdown. AI tools slow down experienced software developers by 20%. Imagine counting on AI to turbocharge your workday, only to discover it actually drags your productivity backward. That's the shocking reality faced by seasoned software developers in a groundbreaking experiment revealing AI tools increased task time by 19%, proving that even tech experts can misjudge this revolutionary technology. The scene feels like a modern tech tragedy of The Tortoise and the Hare. A team of 16 professional software engineers, each averaging 5 years of experience, participated in a controlled study where they performed 246 real-world development tasks. Like the overconfident hare, these developers anticipated AI assistants like Cursor Pro or Claude 3.5, 3.7 Sonnet would slash their workload by 24%. Instead, the technology became an unexpected anchor, extending completion times nearly 20% longer than manual work. The old-school tortoise-y approach of traditional coding proved faster. Published by non-profit researchers Joel Becker and Nate Rush of METR, Model Evaluation and Threat Research, the findings startled both participants and authors alike. As study participant Philip Burkhardt confessed, "While I want to believe AI didn't hurt my productivity, it's possible it hindered me more than helped, despite my high expectations." But here's where it gets controversial. Why would cutting-edge tools sabotage efficiency? The study pinpointed 3 friction points. 1. Context collision. Developers brought deep project-specific knowledge that AI couldn't match, forcing time-consuming adjustments to fit generic outputs into specialized workflows. 2. Debugging overload. Useful AI-generated code required extensive cleanup to meet project standards, consuming unexpected hours. 3. Prompt engineering paralysis. Workers lost valuable time crafting instructions or waiting for AI responses. This directly challenges rosy economic forecasts, like PwC's prediction of 15% GDP growth or Goldman Sachs' 25% productivity surge, suggesting AI's real-world impact may defy corporate optimism. And this is the part most people miss. Rush and Becker caution against overinterpreting their study. With only 16 participants and new AI tools, results aren't universally applicable. Future AI advancements could still revolutionize workflows. But their core message remains urgent. Before reshaping entire industries with AI, Rush argues, we need rigorous, high-quality measurement, not assumptions. The controversy deepens with macroeconomic insights. While AI erodes entry-level jobs, LinkedIn data shows Gen Z roles are most vulnerable. University of Chicago economist Anders Humlum reveals AI delivers diminishing returns for experts. His Denmark-based study of 25,000 workers showed just 3% productivity gains, aligning with Nobel laureate Darren Acemoglu's explosive claim that markets have wildly overestimated AI efficiency. Acemoglu's startling analysis? Only 4.6% of U.S. tasks will meaningfully benefit from AI automation. The hard truth, he wrote, is that forcing automation where it doesn't fit wastes energy without delivering promised gains. This raises a provocative question. Are organizations sacrificing human expertise at the altar of AI hype? Humlum warns, experts possess irreplaceable accumulated knowledge. Blindly replacing that with AI ignores decades of invaluable insight. So where do you stand? Could this study reveal a fundamental flaw in AI implementation strategies? Or is it merely a snapshot of transitional growing pains? Share your take below. Do these findings challenge your faith in AI productivity, or do you see a different future?